In association with Official Wrestling comes A Few Good Marks podcast. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to A Few Good Marks. I'm your host, Kieran, and I'm joined by Croft.
You are far too happy for me.
Candy.
Hello.
Alex.
Be quiet.
And Willow. So, it is the morning after the Royal Rumble. We are once again all running on about 5 hours sleep.
Welcome to A Few
It's
Good
not even
Sparks,
that.
because I want to spark a
No, it was
fucking
5 hours
fire.
and I am feeling fine. By the way.
I'm not feeling too bad. Anyway, let's crack on. So last night was the Royal Rumble. Before we get to that, just want to speed through a couple of things. Apparently there was a big rumour that Ronda was retiring after WrestleMania.
Good.
But she's since come out and squashed those rumours and has sort of said, "It's my womb. I'll do what I want with it." you know.
Yeah, understandable.
Like the rumor going around was that
Bullshit.
she wanted to start a family. She was going to leave after WrestleMania, and she's just like, stop telling me what to do with my body. I'm like, yeah, fair play. Can't argue with that. So it remains to be seen whether she is or isn't going after WrestleMania.
We'll see what happens. I reckon they're doing the 4 Horsewomen feud.
We'll see what happens.
See what happens there.
Almas and Rey Mysterio have been absolutely tearing it up on SmackDown. Just thought I really wanted to highlight this because it's probably been the best thing to happen in WWE for quite a while.
Yeah, they tore it up in the Rumble as well.
Yeah, it was really,
Them
really
and
cool.
Mustafa Ali is my favourite stuff about SmackDown.
Yeah, really, really good. SmackDown's sorting its shit out, which is cool. Bobby Lashley's the new Intercontinental Champion, because why not?
Fucking shit, this.
Moving on.
I suppose because Rollins won in the Rumble and they wanted to get him out of the scene completely.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah. Then the women's tag titles have been revealed.
Nice belt.
Very, very nice belts. Lovely looking design. And about time. Although they're only gonna have one belt, one set of belts, which is correct. They're not having one for. I think is right. They're not having one for separate brands.
Well, yeah, because they've only got about 3 tag teams in the whole company.
Yeah, there's not many, but I think it'd be. But it's worthy of the recognition at the moment.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think so.
And lastly, before we get onto the Royal Rumble, rest in peace, Mean Gene. It's been the first sort of podcast we've done since Mean Gene passed away. So I just wanted to give a shout out to a legendary commentator and backstage personnel who apparently was just a wonderful person to be around. So you will be missed. R.I.P. Mean
Big
Gene.
F, pure respect to Mean Gene.
Thoughts and prayers.
And on to the main show. Royal Rumble 2019 in Chasefield, Arizona. Over 40,000 people were in. It looked a bit mental and was cool to see. It was just massive.
Do you have any chocolate digestives I can dip into my...
No, you know what, I don't.
I really could do with chocolate digestives. I was thinking about it and then you brought up Mean Gene and I thought, I can't ask now.
That may have been the politest way you've ever interrupted this podcast.
Have you got any
can I have a
biscuit
biscuit,
I can dip
please?
in?
I may do in a bit. Mid podcast, mate.
Should have finished the tea by then.
I know.
Oh my god. Well, I should have rolled out before. Oh, I don't know. There may be some in the fridge.
Who keeps
Biscuits
biscuits
in
in
the
the
fridge.
fridge?
If you're
Mummy, Mum
going to
put
ask
them in
for
before.
biscuits, ask for biscuits, don't criticise what he
Yeah,
keeps
exactly.
fucking
Mid podcasting. Criticise.
In the fridge.
I was saying, yeah, we'll have your fucking biscuits, but put them in the cupboard you bellin'.
It's now the biscuits.
Thanks for the free food. Why the fuck are you putting them in the fridge?
Thanks for the wrong
Yeah.
free food. But the chocolate will melt when it's like if they're cold. I mean, I don't keep mine in the fridge personally. I can see the school of thought. If you dunk chocolate digestive in your tea and it's been in the fridge, chocolate will melt a bit. But the
It does
biscuit
that
will
Does
still...
anyway?
Well, I know, but it'll melt... I don't know.
I just don't know what
Don't
he's
try
too
to
tight.
defend this madness.
I don't know.
Anyway,
So
Royal
what do you
Rumble.
penguins?
In the cupboard.
Oh, that's interesting.
In the Arctic.
Moving swiftly.
That's wrong. Antarctic.
Fuck that up.
freezer.
Do you want to try that again?
No, it's fine.
So, Royal Rumble, apparently there was a pre-show match which wasn't announced and randomly happened. It was Bobby Roode against Razor and Scott Dawson.
I think I was having a shit while this was on.
What is this match? It was just
I
a
watched a
random
little bit on the network.
6-minute tag team match. Okay, fair. Moving
Scott
swiftly.
Dawson, what? That's
Yeah,
dead
exactly. Scott Dawson and Razor. What a random team.
Is someone injured or something?
Aken's injured.
Aiken's
Okay.
injured. Scott Dawson, of
Yeah,
all people.
apparently.
Just get one half of the revival in there.
I would have
It's
preferred
random.
the Ghost Rider of Pain, Roderick Strong.
Roderick Strong. Oh dear. Next up was Rusev defending the United States Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura, and Shinsuke fucking won
Yes, he did, mate.
on the pre-show.
Called it.
Fucking hell.
Motherfucker won.
They never changed titles on the pre-show, so that was a big trip up
They
for
do,
quite
and
a
it's
number of
fucking
people.
Rusev.
Yeah.
Much as I love Rusev,
Paul
WWE
Rusev.
don't.
Lana was also in the finish to this match. Lana was knocked off the apron by Rusev, injuring her ankle, which would come into play later on, causing Shinsuke to pick up the win. Your pre-show main event was the Fatal 4-Way for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Buddy Murphy against Akira Tozawa, Hideo Itami, and Kalisto, with Buddy Murphy retaining.
I really like Buddy. I hope he keeps
Yeah,
it. for a long time.
he's a very, very good champion, and I don't really see. I'd probably see him dropping at Mania. Really, that's it. I can't see him dropping it in between now and then.
Yeah, I reckon so.
On to the main show. So first up was the SmackDown Women's Championship. It was Asuka against Becky Lynch. This was actually quite good. I enjoyed this match.
Match of the night for me.
That's
Do you reckon?
Singles.
Out
No, there wasn't a Rumble.
Yeah.
I think it's up there.
Yeah.
Contender, for sure.
Yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. I can't really remember much of what happened in it, but I just remember it being like, oh yeah, this is good.
I remember it being alright, but the transition into the finish, like Asuka reversed, I don't know what, but somehow she ended up getting back in the Asuka lock.
Oh no,
Like, just
I thought it was
the
really
finish
good.
of it was really good.
When we watched it, I remember us all basically going, oh yeah, good.
Yeah, at the time of recording, it was like, yeah, that was sick.
Very rare that happens at the finish where everyone's like, yeah, I enjoyed that.
And it was telling, like, we were all saying, oh, Becky, she's out first. Or she's out first on the card, and she's lost. She's definitely going to be in the Rumble.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
we're like, okay, we'll see what happens later on. Next up was tag team match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The Bar defending against Miz and Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon hit a shooting star press.
Fair play to him.
Yeah, well, and Miz and Shane are your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, because fuck that belt, those belts being the workers' belts of the tag team divisions.
Yeah, they're the only belts that actually meant anything.
Yep, brilliant.
Miz's dad got more screen time in this than most people in the Rumble.
I know, yeah. That was a bit shocking.
Got more screen time than R-Truth.
He did.
Yeah, Jesus.
He wouldn't let go of that belt, would he, Mrs. Dad?
No,
he
You
wasn't
see
that.
Shane being
No,
like,
no.
fucking give it back now. You Ron Jeremy.
He's like, I'd like to see you hit a shooting star press, motherfucker. Give him your belt back.
He's 49 years old.
Yeah, but it's interesting to see. Do you reckon that they'll defend them at Mania, or that they'll split up before Mania
I reckon they'll drop them at like Elimination Chamber.
and then set up for
Will
them Miz versus Shane McMahon at Mania?
Yeah, and then have
we've got
Barbie
that
New
now.
Day or something.
Fantastic. Next up was Ronda Rousey against Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship. This was okay.
I don't like
This
how
match-
Sasha did the whole, oh, you're the boss now, Ronda.
At the end, yeah, it was sort of like, we were all saying like, are they doing like a change of the guard thing? It was like, it was almost like I kind of liked what Sasha did. It wasn't like she didn't stand there and she didn't raise Ronda's arm. She didn't, you know what I mean?
And
Like
she-
it wasn't like, yeah, like
shook
Ronda,
her hand,
give her some
like-
like baby face stuff. It's like, yeah, that's fine. She shook her hand, as in good match, and then she walked straight off. And then turned back and then did a 4 horsewomen.
She should have twatted her. We're all waiting for her, just fucking nut her. Like, I couldn't be arsed seeing another one be. It was when Roman was at the height of his burying phase, and everyone had the jokes like, "Oh, you're gonna fight Okada." It's like, I may be the Rainmaker, but you're the Rainmaker, Roman.
You're the real Rainmaker, Roman.
You're the real big dog, Roman. Like, it was one of those moments.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I couldn't be arsed. Like, I know Sasha doesn't actually feel that way about Ronda. Everyone knows that.
So yeah, it's a bit forced. But then it looks like we've got
4 horsemen.
4 horsewomen to come, which is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Especially given the outcome of the main event, the 4 horsewomen.
Yeah, it's going to be...
Maybe they're setting up for SummerSlam.
I'm maybe not looking forward to seeing Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir, but...
It'll probably be those two versus Sasha and Bailey.
Oh, I hope not. That'd be
Charlotte and Becky have
shite.
like actual stuff to do.
They're really not good.
Oh, and now like they had like 2 spots in that takeover match the other day, and
They bossed
I
them
was
both.
like, I do not want to see you like actually wrestle.
That was the
I'm fine just watching Shayna, thank you.
I think that's the first bump Jessamine Duke's ever taken. I think it's the first time she's ever fell over in her life.
Brilliant.
I hope she gets better. I'm sure she will.
Oh right, yeah, I'm sure. It might just take a bit more time. On to the first Royal Rumble of the night, and it was the Women's Royal Rumble. In my opinion, the better of the two.
I would agree.
We'll just go through some sort of. So Natalya and Lacey Evans started off. It was nice to see Lacey get her, sort of get her comeuppance, not comeuppance, her dues. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see her come out,
Get out
basically.
and cut a promo.
Yeah, it was nice to see someone on the mic during the Rumble. It was really cool. Notable thing, Nikki Cross was also in this, which was really cool. It's a bit mental.
Natalya pulled a fucking Iron Woman in this one.
Yeah, so notable times and eliminations. Natalya was the Iron Woman with 56 and 1 second, which is quite impressive. And Liv Morgan pulled the worst with 8 seconds. Fantastic. Who had the most eliminations? Charlotte Flair had the most eliminations with 6, with then Bayley, Ruby Riott, and Rhea Ripley all having 3, and they're all joint second.
Nia Jax had 2.
And Nia Jax had 2. So did Becky.
Because she got to get her shit in.
You should get a shit in a bit later on as well. There was who went under the ring? Was it Zelina Vega? This was unreal. So Zelina Vega took to staying under the ring as a sort of method to stay out of whatever, and she just kept popping her head out every now and then, just I'm still here,
Checking what's going on.
seeing what's going on, and then the next thing, fucking Hornswoggle shows up.
It was so weird.
It was like
I didn't get it there.
It was just, I think, like, for a Royal Rumble return, but not having him in the men's Rumble and not having him particularly in the women's Rumble, because it would, that would have been stupid. But it was like, get out of my house sort of thing.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
just
It
that
was under-
Hornswoggle's always been under that ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every show.
Since his first appearance, he's always there.
I
I didn't find it particularly funny, but what I did find funny was Willow completely losing it.
that made it to me first.
It was so unexpected. And I was
Surreal,
just like, it was
wasn't
surreal. Yeah, I just couldn't not laugh.
It's like I'm seeing Hornswoggle in 2019
Hornswoggle.
in the Fed.
Bizarre.
it
Vince
was-
McMahon's elevated its son in 2019.
It was absolutely brilliant.
The Raw GM. There he was in living colour.
But yeah, so Lana even was meant to come out at entrant number 28. She got halfway down the ramp. Obviously, her ankle was taped up from the injury that happened before. Got halfway down the ramp. All the backstage personnel came out, and trainers and that, and got having a look at her. Finlay was there, and Becky Lynch just was like fucking just walked straight out, and everyone's like, yeah, come on, it's happening.
Turned to Finlay. He was like,
Turned to Finlay.
let me out.
Match.
And Finlay
hello, Finlay.
unilaterally decided that yes, you
She's
can
like,
take her place.
Let's make
Yeah.
this match, Finlay. Yeah, go ahead, Becky. Knock
so,
yourself out, lass.
And Vince was like,
what are you doing?
what is he doing?
And then you must.
Like,
must
mate,
be
she
there.
better not fucking win this. Oh, what the fuck's he gonna
What are you doing?
It is every woman for
do?
herself.
Finlay, get in now.
You need to have a little word with yourself.
Just sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
Shit.
Oh, does anybody know who Adam Burler is?
No.
No.
Oh, right, he's a fucking promoter in the UK. He's just...
Oh, I may know who this is.
Yeah, like, Ligero always has beef with him on Facebook. It's really funny. And he's just put a status up saying... I know this is... You can keep this on the podcast, by the way.
Okay.
I know this is a big ask, but has anyone got contacts with WWE? I spent a bit of money sending out some letters with pictures to get signed, and I'm pretty disappointed with no reply. I know, not always a reply or too busy, and I did not send them reply stamps due to the fact WWE in the UK don't have them. Facebook is a powerful tool in a good way, so if anyone does or know anyone that could help me, please inbox me. No comments, thanks. But let me just show you what Adam Burler looks like. He also runs his own promotion where he basically is a bit of a nonce.
What?
And yeah.
Money Mark.
What the fuck? Let me see
He's
him
not
again.
even. He's not even a man.
How does he look like?
That's him getting put in an headlock.
Oh dear.
No, Jesus.
He looks like
He's a bit of a nonce.
he looks like he volunteers at the community centre. Do you know what I mean? Like if they have like, oh, let's put on basketball for the kids.
Giving out soup to the homeless.
I don't know the man. I'm extremely tired. I'm just kind of going off on anyone at the moment.
So, to put it, just to take a wrap on the Women's Rumble, the final two came down to Becky Lynch and Charlotte. Nice little bit of storytelling that these two, like over the past sort of year, and that's what's kind of led to Becky's turn and subsequent sort of rise. And Becky Lynch is your 2019 Women's Royal Rumble winner, rightly so.
Yeah, good for Becky.
And overall, this match was absolutely
well,
class.
not rightly so. She wasn't in the match.
Well, no, but it makes it, you know, in like
She has cheated.
in a fun sense. But like hilariously, it's like everyone friggin' chastised Reigns a couple of years ago for having a title opportunity and then also coming out into the Rumble.
Yeah.
But
Rightly so.
well, in that instance, Roman had a number in the Rumble. Becky wasn't officially in it, and she sort of just interjected herself in it. She saw an opportunity, she seized it, she won it. Like, it's a little bit different in the fact that she wasn't planning for failure, sort of like what Roman may have been doing. It's like, if I lose, I've got a Rumble number anyway. I'm not going to try 100%.
It's just that in kayfabe, Finlay has changed the course of the SmackDown Women's division.
No,
Finlay. Finlay.
who knew he would be such a pivotal?
Not like fucking.
figurehead.
I don't know.
Well,
Medusa.
after seeing Hornswoggle, his mind probably wasn't quite right.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
It's
just
like,
like,
bloody hell, am I in 2006 all of a sudden?
Do I own the company now?
I've not seen you in ages. Where have you been? So Becky is on her way to
Do we know Selena Vega's alright?
Mania.
I must be sorry, she was being chased by a leprechaun up the ramp and that was the last we heard.
Oh, I don't know. She may have been.
Did she get away?
We'll
get
tune into
captured?
SmackDown to find out.
You have to watch Leprechaun, the feature-length film featuring Hornswoggle. Find out.
Oh God, please
It
don't.
was actually her first acting role before she was AJ Lee in Fighting With My Family.
Selena
Great
Vega's
film,
in?
by the way. Looks amazing.
Yeah,
Looks incredible. Really funny.
can't wait.
I can't wait for the joke they do about, oh, you know, wrestling's fake, isn't it? They go, what? Aren't we hilarious? Get it, wrestling fans? It's gonna be shit. I'm not fucking looking forward to that film.
I'm not watching it.
Maybe we should review it.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
And say how
we
fucking
should review
wank
it.
it is. If it's boss and I'm proved wrong, I'll say I was wrong. But you know what? I don't reckon I will be.
Have you ever seen a WWE studios film? They are not renowned for their
Shit.
quality.
Yeah.
This
Like,
I don't
I
know,
love
this is-
See No
This is
Evil.
WWE Studios, is it? I'm pretty sure this is outside.
I'm sure
Sort of
WWE
thing.
have a.
They'll have a
I'll
stake in
hand
it,
it.
but I don't think they're the main production company behind it.
They've been advertising it that much. They're advertising
Well, yeah, they're
it as much
advertising
as
it
they did
because.
See No Evil. Do you remember May 19th? There's like actual storylines. It's a wank film, that, but it's dead funny. It's just Kane. Like, why is Kane doing this? Why does it suit his character at all? At the time, he was a psycho in WWE. Telling me that WWE films came up to him like, hey, listen, Kane, he's like an unhinged psychopath in storyline. Do you want to do a film? Yeah, go ahead. Doesn't make any sense. It was a shit film.
It was a shit film. Moving on to the
I'm so tired.
singles. Moving on to the singles match for the WWE Championship. Daniel Bryan against AJ Styles. This match went on for fucking ages.
Shit.
Oh, it was not.
24 minutes this match went
Oh,
on for.
fucking
I
wow.
could-
It
Watched an
went on
episode
for
of Scrubs and gone
ages.
for a shit
It was
that time.
okay. It was okay. It was an alright match.
Yeah, it was alright.
I think, given if I watch it back and I wasn't as tired, I think it may be a lot better.
Do you know what? I
Well-
think it was just the same problem that I had with Black v Ciampa at TakeOver. I didn't give a fuck who won. Because it doesn't make a difference who the WWE champion is right now.
Very true.
Bryan or AJ are just the same thing in different coloured tights. They're exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
They're both, I was an indie star, now I'm not. It just feels
Yeah.
boring to me now. They're both really, really good. It's just nothing sets them apart from each other. Whereas with Brock and Finn, that actually makes a difference who wins.
They both are really, really good, which makes it even weirder that this match was just nothing.
Yeah, it just wasn't. It just didn't build, did it? And it just like there wasn't really much of a. I don't know. There was just something missing from it.
Like even at one point, like the crowd was silent. Like
Yeah.
they were just. Oh.
I mean, to be fair, they had just gone through a women's rumble, so this was sort of the cool-off match, which is probably why it went so long. But you know what I mean? It was still like there was just something missing from it. Maybe there was, like there wasn't enough big spots or something. But I don't know. There wasn't really much of a story in the whole match at all.
It was just boring.
They had a few dragon screws.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's been watching
You're
the
like,
Tanahashi
oh.
matches.
Like half a star for dragon screws.
That woke Meltzer up when he was watching it.
Oh,
Cool, I love a good Dragon's Crew.
lovely. Next up, so Daniel Bryan retained.
Wait, I forgot how he fucking beat him.
Yeah, slot, wasn't it? He tapped out, didn't he?
Did he?
Did he?
Was it running? No! Fucking Eric
Rowan?
Oh yeah.
How did we forget about this? The most
It's
random
fucking
thing of
shit.
the night. So it's like, Eric Rowan comes out,
Dressed like a sixth former.
takes out the referee, or the referee got took out by AJ with a jumping enziguri or something. And then Eric Rowan gets in, chokeslams AJ Styles, and Daniel Bryan covers him.
to the ring.
And Daniel Bryan covers him up.
And it wasn't like he chokeslammed him and then Daniel Bryan covered him immediately. There was like a 15-20 second gap.
There was it was a little bit like, ooh,
Wasn't even a good
there's a bit of
choke
burial
slam. It
going
kind
on
of like
here.
had him by the mouth rather than the neck.
Mouth slam.
Slammed him down and Bryan pinned him.
I don't want to
Chop
see.
swap.
I don't want to see Bryan versus AJ at Mania.
No, I
No,
don't. I can't be asked.
I really want there to be somebody else. I don't know who, but I really hope there's somebody else thrown into the mix.
Oh,
Rowan
Wyatt family
versus
member.
AJ.
Wyatt family member. in
Well,
every
I would.
corner.
I don't know.
I'd love that.
That's actually an interesting sounding match.
Yeah, get Braun in.
Yeah.
He can go in one corner, Bryan in another.
Yeah.
And Harper and Rowan.
Harper and Bryan, and then Rowan will be in Bryan's corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
I love that shit. I don't know
Bray
who would be in
Wyatt's
the other
guest
two corners.
referee. Bray Wyatt and somebody else. Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy.
Orton.
Bray can be in Hardy's corner. Fucking, I don't give a shit who Braun's in the corner for.
Nicholas.
Nicholas Cuz.
Nicholas will be in Braun's corner.
Makes the comeback. Next up was for the Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar defending against Finn Balor. This was decent.
Didn't mind this match at all.
This was decent.
Went on exactly as long as it needed to.
Yeah, 8 minutes. Went on nice and quick for a Lesnar match.
Someone said
Hard.
this is going to go 20 minutes at one point.
Oh,
Like,
no,
Brock
yeah.
Lesnar has not gone 20 minutes
No, in a long time.
18 years.
Yeah.
Well, he went 20 minutes against Daniel Bryan.
Did he?
That's what I was saying.
I think
Yeah,
it's
he
a
went
match.
for
This
like
match comes
17
quite long.
minutes.
Actually.
But he wasn't going against Finn Balor.
No.
It was like,
No, but
oh,
this-
this is cardio.
But this was like, this was exactly what it needed to be. Finn got some really good, he's got some good spots in, and genuinely at one point felt like they were going to do it. Like that he was going to
Yeah.
beat him.
When he did the coup de grace,
Yeah.
Lesnar's selling in this match is brilliant.
Lesnar's selling overall is really good when it wants to be. You know what I
He
mean?
proper hammed up his diverticulitis, like, and he's like, he's just fucking booting me in the stomach. I'm fucking fuming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you. And then he did.
Yeah,
No, it was
it's
boss.
really good.
But Brock, when he's going against guys like Bryan, AJ, Rollins, Balor, and the smaller guys, he can do things with them. He enjoys those matches more, which is why the better matches when he's getting
Yeah.
Braun or Joe or Reigns. you can't really do much.
Yeah, 'cause
which is
they're
why
just-
it's 5 minutes of just nothing.
You can't lash them around.
I think there's like a revolving corridor of big fellas that Brock Lesnar has to face, so when someone new comes through the door, he's like, oh, alright, I might be able to do something here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is why if it's Seth versus Brock at Mania, there's a chance that it's not just going to be 18 German suplexes. And
You know when WWE tweet up saying who was in the Rumble?
Yeah.
Kofi Kingston's entrance only got 1 retweet.
Oh.
Even
rough,
Nowhere
that.
Jose got 4.
Wow.
Oh, that's dead rough, that, you know.
Kate Hawkins only got 2 as well.
That's kind
Oh,
Yeah, I
poor
thought it was
Kofi.
surprising.
What-
Even Jinder Mahal got 5.
Of course he did, he's the
He's
Monday
former
Maharaja.
WWE champion.
Oh no.
Anyway, Brock Lesnar
Maharaja.
retained, which brings us nicely on to our main event of the night, which was the Men's Royal Rumble match.
Swiftly moving on.
Elias started off.
It was
with a
good,
nice little
this.
bit, and then fucking Jeff Jarrett came out. I was just like, oh, I know him. No, I don't know him, but moving on.
That's what they call the Royal Rumble in France. Royal cheese!
I love how we got fucking slapnuts by Elias.
Yeah,
That
by
was good.
Elias, that was really cool. I was
His
kind
gear looked fucking shocking. He looked like he just walked off the set of Magic Mike.
of. That's his old gear in it.
He shouldn't be wearing
It was a different time. I think it was nice having him wear his old WWE stuff though, not his WCW stuff.
He wasn't going to come out with the fucking Global Force Gold logo on it, was he?
Mate, could you imagine?
I reckon that's what he turned up with, and Vince was like, no.
Get it off.
No, right. I gave you a shot to wear your own gear. This is what you come up with. Get in the fucking shiny hat. Get in the fucking
Get
shiny
to
hat.
wardrobe
Yeah.
now. What's it like? Finley's holding up his old gear.
Put the silly
On the
glasses.
top fella.
Put the silly glasses on. So yeah, there was a couple of. So there wasn't really any surprise returns, but
There wasn't really, was it?
no. But we got apart from Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett was probably the only surprise return because he was a free agent and he wasn't he's a Hall of Famer. So that was it really.
There was a nice few NXT entrants.
Yeah, Johnny Gargano, Pete Dunne, and Aleister Black all coming up, which was really cool to see.
I was shocked that we didn't get the Dream.
Yeah, I was devastated we didn't get Velveteen Dream. I was a bit gutted. I was like, oh, that would have been more cool. But
Shooketh.
I am just a few. Yeah, a couple of other things to go over. Both Braun and Drew McIntyre have most eliminations at 4 apiece, with Samoa Joe and Rollins in second with 3. So Seth Rollins went was the longest, understandably, with 43 minutes. That's not bad. Not bad at
That's
all.
really good.
10 minutes was spent lying outside. I hate when they put someone through a table.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they just lie outside for 10 minutes and get back in at the end. It's like
Yeah.
happens like every battle royal that they do.
Yeah, or big sort of rumble sort of thing in it.
Yeah.
Like, just have him like Rey Mysterio didn't do that when he won,
It
and he was in
happened
for
to-
ages.
Yeah, it happened to Roman at one point, and I wouldn't be surprised if Braun did it and greater Royal Rumble. I don't know if he did, but it wouldn't shock me if it happened.
Yeah. The in for the shortest amount of time was No Way Jose for 2 seconds.
What would you say?
It's close to the record.
It is very close to the right. I don't think anyone's beaten Santino's 1 second though.
No, only like a really agile cruiserweight could really do that.
Yeah, 0.5 or something like that. It'd be
It'd be so
ridiculously fast. But this I mean, it was okay, this Rumble, but it wasn't big. You know what I mean? Like
It didn't feel big.
No,
It
you
was
know.
full of a lot of like.
Kurt
full of a lot-
Hawkins was in this.
It was hardly any big names as well. I thought.
Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, very few big,
Look.
especially towards
Yeah.
the end when your big names are like Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Wade,
Randy Orton.
Randy
There was
Orton.
no big
like
names
Rey
coming out.
Mysterio, like people that like
Yeah, it didn't
these
feel
people are not
like
gonna win.
the one that me and Willow did our reactions for a couple of years ago. I mean, that had Lesnar, Undertaker, and Goldberg in it,
Yeah.
and so that was
Yeah.
that felt. I mean, they were right at the end, but it felt huge. It was like, oh shit. That was also the one that Roman Reigns came out in at number 30. And we were fuming.
There was loads of
Um,
people online when the Rumble was on, like showing live reactions in the arena to people like Shelton Benjamin coming
And
out.
it was just silent.
There was no reaction for
Wow.
Shelton Benjamin, which was awful because I love Shelton.
Yeah, it's a little harsh,
But-
but
It's like, it's the Rumble, why the fuck are you putting Shelton Benjamin in the Rumble?
mm,
We all know he's not going to win.
no, someone like I don't know, Sheamus or Cesaro or something like that.
Yeah, good we didn't get no Shamus.
Didn't get no Sheamus, didn't get no Cesaro.
And we
It
had
was-
like Shinsuke come out at like 3
Yeah.
last year's winner. and he did nothing.
Did Bobby Lashley come
In
out?
typical,
He did.
yeah, he did. In typical Nakamura fashion.
I can't remember who eliminated Lashley.
I think it was Rollins. Hang on, I will actually be able to tell you. Give me a second.
Rollins was actually the only one in there who felt
yeah,
like he
Seth
had
Rollins.
star power.
Rollins eliminated Lashley.
Yeah. That's
Rollins
Ultra
was-
Braun.
Yeah.
Alistair
was-
Black, I thought did quite well.
There
Yeah,
was
that's like a really good show.
There was
He
the only
eliminated
really
Ambrose.
thing who I thought had star power though, because even Alistair Black, as much as everyone was buzzing, you kind of thought, oh, you're going to win it.
Well, exactly.
No, yeah, true.
Nia still, I can't get my head around it.
Yeah, so for number 30, we all knew it was going to be R-Truth, but then we all knew, okay, R-Truth's not actually going to be number 30. And he's singing What's Up and he's walking down the ramp, and then Nia Jax comes from behind and attacks him.
I liked it, I thought it was refreshing.
I don't.
I couldn't really see the need for it. If
I
this
don't-
is them trying to capitalise on what heat she does have, and they think, oh, this is going to be an unpopular opinion, let's do this, she's going to get boos. Like,
She's getting booze because she's shit.
Yeah,
not 'cause
she
she's a
she
good
does
deal.
get booze for things like this, and then she also like gets in the ring or cuts a promo and the ring goes, "Oh my god, you're shit."
yeah.
And
So
then
she
gets booed
instantly
even more.
loses.
If
Yeah.
she gets good heat for this, and then like go away heats for everything else she does.
Did you ever see that sign that some
That's
fan brought?
Best way to put it, I think I've ever heard about Nia. Sorry, I think it's the best thing I've ever
I
heard.
agree.
Like, with Nia Jax.
Fully.
Absolutely.
She's not getting
yeah.
booze because of her effective heel work. She's getting booze because she's shite.
Yeah, but then there's Leo Candy says, they'll give her like that little glimpse of something that like is proper that you can kind of build on. That very little thing, like with the Becky Lynch thing, like with coming out like this, and as Candy's just say, yeah, she doesn't have the capacity to sort of execute on it.
No, not at all.
I also think it's a bit weird that if you can just attack anyone in the Rumble and take their spot, why every year does no one like
Just
when,
jump
when
on
number
30.
30 comes out, why are 10 people not waiting backstage? Like not the personality then, it's like the reverse battle royal from that point. First one in the ring
Yeah.
is number 30. Just a race down the ramp between like 8 to 10 people all trying to get the number 30 position.
What?
Yeah.
Like why was Bobby Roode not there trying to just sprint past them all together?
Why doesn't that happen with every spot? When
Yeah.
people aren't in the Rumble, when you're waiting to go out and Gorilla and fucking, I don't know, Akira Tozawa is like, I'm gonna fucking spark you and take your spot. It's like, I'm the number one spot, the music's going. Doesn't matter. If I stab you and take your place, that's the rules, mate.
Like I would hide in the crowd, and as soon as number 30's there, just jump over the barricade, slide in. It's like number 30, mate.
Yeah.
Not
And
that
they go,
you do.
"Ah, fair
like,
play."
like, don't ask Finley. He
Yeah.
knows the rules of the Rumble.
Why did Finley just get to decide? Doesn't make any sense.
Because they're both Irish and shit. I don't know.
Like Irish honor system or something.
Yeah, if you ask another Irish person if you're Irish, then that goes.
You
that's
are.
the law.
She just
You're in.
chatted to him about the backstage, and he was like, "You understand what's going on? The plight of the Irish people, sending you out."
Like, oh, Finley, I love the chorus. Can I please be number 28? Go on then.
Anyway, Seth Rollins won
Yay.
and is going to WrestleMania probably to face Brock Lesnar. And yeah, cool, awesome.
Turn your big bollocks.
Great.
Awesome. This Rumble, the women's Rumble was better than this. Main event was the best match of the night was probably Asuka Becky.
My favourite match of the night was the Women's Rumble.
Yeah, actually, I would say the women's Rumble was
I
probably my
liked
favourite.
the tag match.
Really, the Shane and
Yeah,
Shane
it was a bit of fun.
Yeah, it was.
Shane did his 2 spots. The bar are always good.
Shane looked like
Actually,
he
you know
was gonna
what
die
was
after
really
that
good?
match.
Was really
From
good
that match?
in that match.
We had to think about Shane and his red face.
He set him up like the way he set him up for the coast to coast in the corner, but they were both set up.
Yeah.
Shane went to go for it. Cesaro caught both of his legs, and then continued to probably one of the best Cesaro swings
swings
I've
going.
seen in a long time. That
went
was
for
really
ages.
cool. Yeah,
And I'm a mark for the shooting star press.
yeah, absolutely. Both we both was like, she's Suarez. It was brilliant.
I got all of it.
It was that cool. Yeah,
He did get all of it.
He did get all of it because he won with it. But yeah, there we go. Just address our predictions dead quick before we go. Coming into today, Willow and Pete were the co-Virgil Card of Shame holders, and Alex was the sole champion. coming out of it, I am the new Virgin Card Shame holder.
You're
shit.
I'm shit.
Shite
With
bag.
8 predictions. Then it was Willow with 9, Josh with 10, Pete and Candy Drew on 11, Alex is on 12, and Croft has cashed in his Challenger's Right briefcase to changed his prediction from the bar to Miz and Shane to complete a complete sweep on predictions with a solid 13 points.
Did the cameraman fall over? Sorry.
Yeah, he did.
That was,
Was that in that was one pre-show, wasn't it?
yeah, Bobby Roode's entrance.
That was it. So Croft is your new predictions champion after Rumble.
Well, Ian.
Thank you very much.
Well done, fella.
Been a long time.
That's your first title reign since you first won it in Survivor Series 2017.
Yes, indeed.
It's been a whole year since you. Wow, that's
Making a comeback, baby.
making a comeback.
I'll
Don't
knock
call
up
it a
quiz.
comeback. Anyway, folks, that was FedWatch for Royal Rumble 2019. We will have a new Pints of Power Drivers episode out soon. We'll also have podcasts on All Elite Wrestling and a brand new Grappling with Gripes episode to come out. Go and check out our recent developments coverage for TakeOver Phoenix and TakeOver Blackpool as well. That's just come out very recently too. But until then, folks, we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.